Happy Thursday, everyone. Welcome to the first mobile edition of the Bookstack Coffee Chat. I was out running errands and realized that I would not be back in time to do this at the house as usual. So I thought I would just pop on here and share what I have been learning these past couple of weeks because, previously the Bookstack had been once a week on Thursday mornings. And then due to some wonderful blessings, work has been given to me. And so I am currently helping a client write a local history book. So very excited about that. And of course, still working on my own historical fiction novel. So that's still in the works too. So be on the lookout for more information about that in coming months. But because of that, I had decided to go to every other week in July. But I believe after doing some thinking and planning that it might just go to once a month starting in August. And I'm going to share a little bit more about that with you here shortly. But first, I wanted to share a couple of discoveries. So if you're a reader like me, which you probably are if you're watching this, right? That's the whole premise of the Bookstack Coffee Chat, to help you find clean reads, Christian reads, things worth reading. And so I've recently started listening to a few podcasts. And to be honest, I listen to these while I'm doing things, so I never take notes while I listen to the podcast. So I cannot tell you for the life of me which podcast shared which piece of information I'm going to share with you today. But I wanted to share a couple of things. First, I'm a real proponent of traditional paperback or hardcover books, those tangible books you can hold in your hand. But sometimes I've found that I have been reading a little bit more frequently on the ebooks. And so I don't have a Kindle device itself, but I have the Kindle app on my desktop computer, my laptop actually. And so on this one podcast I was listening to, they said that you can, how you can highlight text in the Kindle? Well, I just discovered that you can download your highlights to your computer. So you don't have to, transcribe all of your highlights or take screenshots of them or handwrite them out. You can actually there's a way to get all of your highlights downloaded automatically into your computer. So I thought that was super cool. I wanted to share that with you. But whenever I went to try it myself, since I don't have the actual Kindle device, the instructions that at first I Googled didn't work for me. But I persevered, and I want to share with you a little tip. So if you also read ebooks on your laptop or your desktop and you highlight and you want to get those saved onto your computer, there is a free software. It's an open source software. I'm just looking. I did bring my little notebook with me so I could tell it to you correctly, but I will put in the transcription or in the comments the actual link to this, which is really cool. It's called Bookstack, and it's put out by Readwise. So I will share that link with you. But Bookstack is the little hack that you can use to get your highlights from your Kindle onto your computer. So wanted to share that. So I was very excited about that. I gave that the good old college try, and it worked, and I loved it. So I will be using that more frequently when I do read ebooks. Also, another podcast I was listening to, she was interviewing a gentleman who worked for 10 of those, and I had never heard of 10 of those. So of course I went and searched it up, and again, I'll put their link on there as well. But what a great resource if you're looking to buy Bibles, Christian living books, study guides, and especially Christian-based, biblically-based books for children. This is a great resource for you, and it's called 10 of those. We're based in the UK apparently, but they also have available in the US, and so I will share a link with you about that. And finally, getting back to the Bookstack Coffee Chat itself and how we're moving forward, I've been talking to a few friends and really wanting to try to get more engagement here on the Bookstack Coffee Chat. I wanted to connect readers and connect with readers and authors as well. So I've been thinking about possibly doing not necessarily a book club, but where we can, I'll announce what book I'm reading. You feel free to read along throughout that month. And whenever we have the book stack once a month, we will discuss the book, maybe have the author on if they are an indie author. But I would, and with this streaming service that I use, I can have up to, I believe it's 9 other people on with me. So we could have a regular old chat. So if you're interested in joining me live and chatting visually on your computer, on your phone, or if you would like to just chime in the comments, feel free to do that too. And I think my phone might be dying, so I'm going to end this. Thank you for watching live and on the replay. Make sure you share with your friends. Let me know what you're reading. I might consider that for the next, for in August, for what I will read. I'm always looking for contributions and suggestions. So I wish you all a wonderful day, a blessed week, and if you aren't already following me or subscribing to me here on YouTube or over on my Facebook author page, Daleen Bickle Author, please go ahead and do that. Especially the Facebook page is where I keep all my updates going, and you can subscribe to my newsletter and get all of the updates that way too. So bye everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Have a blessed day.